Hi, my name is Sarah Ballard, and my presentation is going to cover how to become a credentialed veterinary technician in New York State. In order to be considered a credentialed veterinary technician in New York State, a license is required to practice. So this means that you'd be considered an LVT versus a certified veterinary technician or registered veterinary technician. So obtaining a license indicates that a student has completed a college program in veterinary technology that's approved by New York State's Educational Department, and they've completed the national written exam that all veterinary technicians must take. Once they've applied and been approved for a license, it's valid for life unless revoked or suspended. It should be noted that there is a $177 fee to apply for a license. On the bottom right here, I've taken this quote directly from New York State's Educational Department website, and it says that the very basics to be a licensed veterinary technician in New York State requires that you be of good moral character and meet the educational and examination requirements that will be discussed on the next slide. To expand on the previous slide, here we'll talk more about the educational requirements that are needed to become a vet tech in New York State. So the first step is to graduate from a secondary school or high school. And although this is only the first step, it's still a pretty important one because during this time, there's often pre-req classes given such as algebra and biology, and these will be useful towards a vet tech degree in the future. Once graduated from a secondary school, the next step is to enroll in either a 2-year associate's degree or a 4-year bachelor's degree in a vet tech college program. Again, this program must be approved by New York State's Educational Department or accredited by the American Veterinary Medical Association. On the bottom right, I included a map of 11 of New York State's accredited vet tech programs, which includes Delhi State University, Mercy College, and Westchester Community College. Much of this degree entails practical experience in a veterinary hospital and internship hours, so there will be a lot of hands-on work before you can apply to receive your license. All of these educational requirements are needed in order to apply for the Veterinary Technician National Exam. Only students in the last 6 months of their program can apply to take the exam, which is only given 3 months throughout the year. Finally, when the exam is passed, you can apply to receive a license, but first we'll dive deeper into the exam requirements on the next slide. Eligibility to take the Vet Tech National Exam is determined by New York State's Educational Department, so they'll ultimately decide who does and doesn't take the exam. As mentioned earlier, students in the last 6 months of an accredited program may be admitted, but others have to wait until after they are graduated. The application to take the exam includes a New York State application, transcript/proof of graduation, and fees that have to be sent to New York State's Educational Department 60 days earlier than the American Association of Vet State Boards test window, or they won't be accepted. Additionally, an online application and final transcript should be sent to the AAVSB, which will be uploaded to a student's permanent record. Once the application is approved and paid, information will be sent on how to make a test appointment. Students are recommended to take practice exams in subjects such as surgery, dentistry, and anesthesia, and get practical experience in order to prepare. The exam is scored from 0 to 800, with 425 being the minimum passing grade. To obtain these score reports and licensing, New York State's Educational Department must be contacted. One vet tech specialty that I'm particularly interested in is the animal behavior specialty that has recently become more popular. In order to become a credentialed vet tech specialist in behavior, some similar steps must be taken. Just as any aspiring vet tech would, the first step is to obtain a secondary school diploma and college degree in an accredited vet tech program. Again, you must pass the Vet Tech National Exam and obtain a license to practice. Once these steps are completed, the goal will be to become accredited by the Academy of Veterinary Behavior Technicians, which is the main certifying body for behavior specialists. To become a specialist, ABVT requires applicants to pass the Vet Tech Specialist Behavior Exam. Requirements to take the exam include being a member of both the National Association of Veterinary Technicians in America and the Society of Veterinary Behavior Technicians. These two memberships offer networking opportunities, access to forums and presentations that will all help to prepare you for the exam. Additionally, the ABVT requires 4,000 hours of experience, which can include puppy classes, restraint and training courses. They require 40 hours of continuing education, 2 letters of recommendation, and a skills assessment that includes 50 patient case reports. Finally, there's a $50 application fee to take the exam. It's important to note that to maintain behavior certification, 60 hours of continuing education work must be done every 5 years, or you can retake the behavior exam every 5 years. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for watching.